Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to West Delaware Esports. Today we have SMITE, and we are going up against New London. This is the last week of the regular season, and this is going to be a big match here. This is going to really determine whether we get the third spot in the division or not, or if we possibly get knocked down by New London. But we're hopeful, we are confident, and we're going to beat New London. Take that, Corey. So we are getting everything set up and ready to go, and we will be into the action here in just a moment. Hang in there with us. All right, here we go, getting into the game. There's the screen. My apologies, had to step aside for a moment. We are in the picks and bans. We are long into the picks and bans. West Delaware is going to be on the blue side today. So far, we've banned Lancelot, Thanatos, and Cerberus, and we've picked Medusa. The other team, New London, has banned Ymir, Hades, and Thor. They're picking Martichorus and Ares. They've definitely done their homework and been watching us. They have definitely hit three of our top three played characters. So West Delaware is going to pick up Mulan. And Frog Swanson, let's see what he picks up here. Medusa's a good one. Charon. Ooh, we haven't seen this one. This is going to go to WD Echo. Oh, New London picks up Anubis. All right. We give him the Anubis. We can deal with that. Pell is banned, so is Ophutch. And Ratatasker. Man, they're really set. They know what they're doing here. The last band coming from West Delaware is Arachne. All right, Sun Wukong picked up by New London. Hunbats and Kronos get picked up. The set is the last pick for New London, and we got some swaps happening here. Hunbats goes to Jello Coffin, Kronos on Frog Swanson, Milan for WD Bravo, WD Delta running Medusa, and then Echo's got Charon. All right, here we go. Game number 1, West Delaware versus New London, underway shortly after this quick break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game number 1. We have WD Delta, WD Echo, Jello Coffin, Frog Swanson, WD Bravo. Start back to the front. We have Will Kelly, Charles Maloney. Oop, drop down a little bit. Jello Coffin is Lucas Zezer. Frog Swanson, Braden Wanger. And WD Bravo, the Rhett Heidemann. Here we go. Like always, we have this first minute and a half, 2 minutes of prep time. Players can spend some gold to get a few initial items and then position themselves out in the jungle. Got some pings coming out. Oh my gosh, we have pings all over the place. I'll fly over here to New London. SMITE 2 mega fan. OMG Jaden playing Ares. We have Sponge Noodle on the Montecoris. Let's jump up a little quicker. NL Esports 2 on the Anubis. I'm guessing in the mid lane. Ooh. No Toofy Gang on the Basset. And then on, who's it? Sun Wukong, the Turt. So back to West Delaware, the team we're more curious about. Delta and Jellicoff heading across mid lane. Going to pick up another set of camps themselves. Over here in the duo lane, we have Frog Swanson and Echo already in lane, getting some work on these minions. They're going to start with a strong push here. Initially, we see No Toofy Gang, Beset over here on the duo side. Potentially looking for an early gank. Yep, here he comes, level 2 gank. Dives in, Echo getting the brunt of the attacks. Frog Swanson getting back, but there's not a whole lot that they're going to be able to do. So Echo is put low, but still in the Toofy Gang. Frog Swanson getting some major hits in. Sponge Noodle trying to pick up a kill. So that initial pressure there by West Delaware gets kind of thwarted. Jello Coffin, level 2. Here comes No Toofy Gang. That's going to be hard to say. Jello Coffin pushes him away. Frog Swanson picks up that early first blood. Here's Jaden chained to Frog Swanson. So that aggression there by New London did not pay out. See players a little bit close to each other here in mid lane, but nothing major. Let's jump over here to solo lane. WD Bravo, Rhett Heidemann. Seeing level 3s for both him and his lane opponent, the Turt. Oop. Turt actually has got a level advantage on him, but it's going to be real close. Bravo just needs to pick up a minion kill or 2. And there you go, level 4. Now they're even. Ooh, we're seeing action here. Frog Swanson in a rough spot. Low health, gets hit by some minions. Able to get away. Very close call there. New London looking for a fight. Delta doing some work here in the mid lane. Oh, we see interactions here. Both player junglers jumping away from each other. But Natufi Gang trying to follow up, stopping the recall from Jello Coffin. A lot of aggression here in the duo lane. Echo having to deal with both Jaden and Sponge Noodle pushed up into tower. We'll try to keep an eye on them through the mini-map. Let's see where we're at. In terms of graphs, kind of back and forth. But right now, advantage for West Delaware, you can see by experience. Only 821 lead. The gold, again, back and forth. Solo lane, Bravo's got lane priority. But here comes the Turt. See Jello Coffin just on the other side of the wings. Comes for the flank. Bravo goes in. Jello Coffin coming in. There's the clone. Turt gets back into tower and is going to be safe. Turns on Jello Coffin. Jello Coffin gets away. Here in mid lane, Delta gets pushed under tower. We see the jungler, the Tufi gang, pathing over to solo lane. Bravo. Gonna have to keep his eyes up. I think he sees him, so he's backing away. He's going to concede that. Doesn't want to stay overcommitted in a lane with a numbers disadvantage for him. Here, dual lane, Echo, a little bit low on health, but handling themselves. We see a level advantage here on Frog Swanson. Sponge Noodle obviously had a bad exchange, so he's going to have to back to get some health. So now it's a 2v1 here in duo lane. So we can expect to see here West Delaware really pushing these waves in and trying to get some damage on the bastions, which are these shields here for these outer turrets. All three are going to have these bastions. Just helps kind of slow the game down just a little bit. Jello Coffin off the flank. And Esports doesn't see him. Goes in on Esports 2, but gets wrapped up. He's going to jump away. Medusa, though, with the stun. Oh, and gets the kill. But Jello Coffin falls. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. We see no Tufi gang hanging out in the jungle. Jump back over here to the action. Dual lane, Frog Swanson. Going to recall. Probably sitting on a decent amount of gold. Again, New London being really aggressive here. That's okay. We can handle it. We can play under tower. That's fine. Ooh, get out of the way, tower. Trying to see here. Back here in the mid lane. Delta playing his long game, being patient. Jello Coffin looking for potential. Nope, he's looking to invade. Trying to get some eyes on the Tufi gang. So we see the ward get placed. Tufi gang rotating over. Nope. Decides to come up through mid lane. It's a 2v2. Jello Coffin doesn't know. Gets trapped. Jello Coffin trying to get out, but the Tufi gang is on him. Jello Coffin's trying to get away, and Esports 2 using his ultimate, able to get the kill. All while that's happening, a kill in the solo lane. Bravo falling to the Turt. In New London, prepped and ready to go for this game. West Delaware has got to be careful. The Tufi gang here with the gank. Frog Swanson sees him. Echo, though, doesn't turn. Now the Tufi gang. Ooh, let's jump back to the items so we can see. Tufi gang's only got one kill on him. So other kills, he's been involved with things, but not been able to get many for himself. So far, kind of a slow game. We tend to see a little bit more action at this point. Jello Coffin coming in. He sees Notufi Gang. Goes in on him. Nice attack. We see low. Jumps over the wall. Notufi Gang goes the opposite direction. Jello Coffin's trying to chase. Chase is on. Jaden rotates. Sponge Noodle is going to be the target, though. Oh, there's the Notufi Gang. Goes in on Echo. The ultimate from Hades pulls him over. Echo's going to try to get out. Jello Coffin still in the battle. We see Notufi Gang is going to go ahead and escape. So a lot of action there, but nothing of a result for either West Delaware or New London. So Delta just kind of being able to hang out here in the mid lane. You see right now player damage. Notufi Gang's got the highest, but shortly behind him is Medusa, which is WD Delta right here that we're watching. All right, things slow down a little bit. Frog Swanson takes the Scorpion. Again, got a level advantage, but it's not much of an advantage. Right now, it's a very close game between these two teams. You can see it's kind of going back and forth. Right now, actually showing New London with the lead. Oop, keep dropping. Frog Swanson. Looking to... Oh, going to go ahead and back. Medusa doing their thing. Bravo. Let's watch him a little bit. 2-level disadvantage here. The turret really going after him. Here is the Notufi Gang. Ooh. Oh, nice. Misses that attack. Notufi Gang goes in. Trying to tower dive. Turret hangs in there. Notufi Gang is going to go ahead and leave. Now Bravo really having a hard time here. Here comes Jello Coffin. He teleports over, has to jump out. Both the Notufi Gang was there and the turret was ready for him. Bravo trying to hang in there, but the turret wants the kill. He's trying to run, and the tower... Oh, it's not going to get it. The Sun Wukong's copy. Bravo's in the jungle, not where he needs to be. Notufi Gang able to pick up the kill. And New London running away right now with this game. West Delaware needing to kind of regroup themselves and look for some advantages. We've had a number of attacks and exchanges that were looking favorable for West Delaware, but we haven't been able to really close out on any of those attacks and get the kills that we normally would. Sponge Noodle taking some attacks. Frog Swanson trying to follow up. Hades just hanging in the middle. It doesn't matter. He's going to take all of the shots. Echo under tower is going to fall, and Jaden picks up that kill. Frog Swanson doing some damage, but not going to be enough. They're going to back away. They got their kill, so now they can kind of back up. Jello Coffin and Delta. Having to be careful here. Ooh, Frog Swanson. You're all by yourself, man. You're pushed up. Here comes the Notufi Gang. Wow. Did not go right after Frog Swanson. Actually allowed him to get away a bit. See Jello Coffin running into Notufi Gang and Esports 2. Trying to run away. Here in the solo lane. Again, we have a 2-level difference. Bravo, not usually on the disadvantage here. Usually he's got the advantage. So again, West Delaware just now needed to be safe and needed to play the game and level themselves up. We can't be giving over more kills. Bravo kind of getting harassed again. Under tower. The turret being patient. Bravo wanting to exchange so badly. Ooh. Attacks go out. Jello Coffin goes a long way for the gank. Hey, Turret goes into ultimate, having to deal with the clone, and Bravo trying to get away. Here comes Turret. Big stick, and Toofy Gang is there. Oh no! Lands, Bravo gets carried out. Oh, and Bravo goes down. A Toofy Gang able to hit him with the ult and pull him out of the safety of the tower. And capitalize. Now getting 3 kills on the Toofy Gang. 2 kills on the Sun Wukong. Not a whole lot happening in terms of objectives, but trades going back and forth. And right now, New London with that advantage. Jaden waiting in the flanks. Jello Coffin's kind of squaring off here with the Turret. Tower's going to fall. There's not going to be a whole lot he can do here. Jello Coffin needs to work some camps and try to get some experience. Medusa still just playing their game. Dual lane, we've seen a Toofy Gang on their way over. Maybe looking to help tower dive a little bit. We know he likes to do that. Oh. Just going to kind of work on... Just going to kind of work through the jungle a little bit. Uh-oh. Jello Coffin finds the Toofy Gang. It's a battle. Jello Coffin's got the advantage. There we go. That's the kill we needed. Finally, Jello Coffin getting something in the bag. And West Delaware going to turn this into a Gold Fury. We see, though, New London is responding, and they're flanking on all sides. Gold Furies goes down. Blue team has got it, but the rest of New London is here. So while they've taken the Gold Fury, now they've got to try to escape. Delta trying to get away. Sitting on low health. A Turt jumps in. Delta is going to fall for his first death. Jello Coffin's going to get away, and so is Frog Swanson. But Frog Swanson is under a low health tower. Trying to get away. Trying to get... Oh, Frog Swanson goes down. New London follows up and takes Tier 1 tower in the duo lane. So West Delaware making a play for that Fury, unfortunately getting flanked on all sides by New London. That is stronger. Just not enough in terms of an advantage there for West Delaware. We see on the gold difference, that little jump that went up towards the blue. That was when they took the Gold Fury. But then giving over 2 deaths or 2 kills there just kind of erased all the advantage that Gold Fury gave them. All right, so this game's not over. While New London definitely has an advantage. It's only a 4,000 gold lead, 10-3 in terms of kills. West Delaware just needs to play their game, and they need to start really focusing on objectives and not so much for fights. Jello Coffin gets snared. There we go. So Jello Coffin's going to fall, but so is Esports 2. Echo's here. He's in the middle of everybody. He's going to run away. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. We see teams kind of grouping up now. Frog Swanson by himself with Metacoris in the dual lane, but the rest of the teams here in mid, and they're looking to push. Delta, the only one here by himself. Let's take that back. Bravo's here. Echo's just in the jungle trying to take camp. No Toofy gang trying to catch people. There we go. We've taken tier 1 tower in the dual lane. Frog Swanson doing his split push thing. That's pretty major. That's going to help close the gap here a little bit. So now a 3,000 gold difference. Jello Coffin. Oh, pathing in the jungle. He's not in a good spot. There's too many red players around. Good. He's going to back up. He's not going to try to fight. We see 4 New London players here. Frog Swanson and Jello Coffin just needs to get away and allow for West Delaware to kind of push in other places. Love to see a West Delaware player jump over to solo lane right now. So following up, we see some players backing for New London. Jaden and Esports 2 stays behind for New London. We have 4 players for West Delaware here in mid. And you try to spread out a little bit and try to keep working these objectives and or rotate as a team over to the weak side. Hey, we see Sun Wukong has moved over to the solo lane. That tier 1 tower is gone for West Delaware. Mulan and Sun Wukong just kind of walked past each other. We see the turret looking for a flank. Actually, it's going to pick up this camp right there. We see Bravo in the solo lane by himself. New London looking to push tower. It's a low tower. They just walk in. They're going to take it and go. No Toofy gang trying to run in. Frog Swanson falls. Sponge Noodle. Well, New London, look, they might be pathing over to... Oh, they're going to take the Pyromancer. West Delaware, not quite sure what they're wanting to do here. Echo, kind of in a rough spot. He's going to need to get out of there. New London was rotating over for him. West Delaware kind of just dancing around. Looks like they're not really sure what objective to go for. Jello Coffin kind of lingering behind, trying to keep an eye on things. And more kind of floating here. All tier 1 towers gone for West Delaware. So we're definitely on the back foot here. We just got to be careful. We don't want to be getting caught out on silly fights. Frog Swanson getting caught out. He's trying to move up through the jungle. New London now rotating on him. And these are the kind of fights that we... Oh, there we go. Get out of there, Jello Coffin. Echo is being tracked by Turt. New London moving in. Bravo is in a rough spot. Natufi gang falls. W Delta getting him. They need to turn on... Oh, Turt gets Jello Coffin. Bravo picks up a kill. Jaden picks up a kill on W Delta. People falling left and right on both sides. Bravo going to follow on Turt. Jaden able to get away. Man, kind of a 1-for-1 again. 2 players down on each side. While that doesn't give West Delaware any kind of an advantage, it's at least keeping us in line with New London. Ooh, what a battle there. It made me nervous. Alright, so we see W Bravo over here picking up Mana Camp. Like to see him maybe push his lane out. He's going to go back. Oh, that solo lane is just sitting looking free. And West Delaware gathering in here in mid lane, trying to stay together. They do have some good team fight capabilities. We just got to make sure we're staying together. We don't want to get caught out. New London picking up the Fury here. It falls. Oh, blue team! Jello Coffin jumps in there and steals the Fury. He's going to try to get away. He's not going to be able to get away, but he takes the Fury. What a silly, silly play. Falls for it and dies, but able to kick up that Fury and take that away from New London. Hey, Frog Swanson and Bravos trying to push out that lane, but now they have all of New London rotating on them. Frog Swanson on the wrong side of red. That's not much you can do, Frog Swanson. Good luck, sir. And he goes down. So, New London rotating together. Again, that was kind of an opportunity for West Delaware. If they're going to go hard into one player, we need to be playing opposite sides of the map. We are behind in levels and damage, so we've got to play safe. We can't be looking for those fights. We got to be looking to kind of poke through their defenses and their offenses, I should say. Oh, Jello Coffin dives in just as the tower falls. Doesn't have any protection there. Having to back up to the Phoenix. Medusa trying to put some pressure here on the solo or on the duo lane. He's going back. He's going to play it safe. The Tufi gang dives in, back out. Hey, they're going to pick up Pyromancers again. Oh, Jello Coffin gets hit. Oh man, Jello Coffin able to get some really good damage in on a Tufi gang, but oftentimes not able to do enough damage before they can get away. But bravo! West Delaware is here and rotating in. The turret comes out of his ultimate, able to get away. Gosh, that throws me off every time. So this is kind of the tricky thing. New London playing characters that are really slippery and hard to lock down. Oh, West Delaware is starting the Giant. Okay. I'm always saying they need to do the Fire Giant. I don't know if this was the time to do the Fire Giant. Blue team took it. Now we got to try to turn and fight or get out. Jello Coffin's going to get away. Echo is in the middle of New London. Hey, I will take that. I like it. Echo trying hard to get away and did a great job, but not able to get too far. New London, though, is going to run down this solo lane. They're seeing a Phoenix. But West Delaware with a Fire Giant buff on them side. Like, that's going to be major for them. Oftentimes, I kind of tell the teams to go for that Fire Giant. Use those opportunities because the buff that it provides is game-changing. So now we need to try to set up kind of a reset of sorts. Try to get the team back together and look for some pushes. With the Fire Giant buff, we're going to have the advantage. I see Sun Wukong is overextended. Bravo. I'm looking on the map here. Bravo. Not going to rotate over. Could have, though. That could have been a good opportunity for West Delaware to turn on Sun Wukong and flank him. So far, they've not been able to get much for kills on him. Yeah, 0 kills on him, actually. Ares also with 0 deaths. Marticora is only 1 death. Oh, red team returns the favor and steals the Fury. Oh, man, they don't need the gold. Sun Wukong gets collapsed on, but he's going to ultimate. West Delaware's got to be careful because he gives him time for the rest of the team to arrive. Swanson and Bravo got to be careful here. Ooh, almost catches that snare from Esports too. Rocks Mountain Kronos, Mark Smart Chorus from the flank. We see Jello Coffin coming in. We have all 5 New London players looking to go on for the tower. Here comes Jello Coffin. He dives in. West Delaware dives in. There goes the Tufi game. There goes the NL Esports 2. There goes Sponge Noodle. There goes Jane, and there goes Tur. What a team fight, and that's an ace. West Delaware hungry for that battle and finally gets it. Being patient, hanging in there, and they're going to turn that around for 1 tower. Potentially 2 towers. Echo takes the tank. And that's a tower down. They're looking for Phoenix. And they've got minions. There we go. That turns for Phoenix. We still got 20 seconds. We're going to push this baby to the Titan. West Delaware pushing it in. That's half health. We've got 12 seconds still to go. West Delaware, we got to close off this Titan. West Delaware turns it around after 1 team fight. Taking the win. What a game. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I am beside myself. Huh. All right. I've got to calm down. I got to get reset for game 2, as well as the players do, I guess. So hang in there with us. We'll be back in just a moment for game number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a very exciting game number 1, we are set for game number 2, and we're looking at the bands. First up, we have Lancelot from West Delaware and Hades on the New London side. Ymir and Thanatos, the next set of bands. Cerberus and Thor. So we have the same bands as game number 1. Let's see what we pick up here. Game number 2, West Delaware with the first pick. We're going to lock in the Medusa. Now, New London with the next 2 choices. They're going to grab their Ares and Danzaburo this time. Their ADC. West Delaware now with the next 2 choices. We see the Chalk come in. That's going to be up in the solo lane. Going to be on Bravo. Gets locked in. Big X. Frog Swanson looking for. Got some time. Going to pick up the support. Anubis picked up for New London. Oh, looks like we're going to have to reset. I think we had a game crash. All right, hang in there just a moment. We're going to get things back up and running in just a sec. All right. So we had Game Crash. We're having to kind of run it back for picks and bans here. Game number 2. So we're going to do the same picks and the same bans. There's Medusa, Dansborough, and Ares. We see Charon and the Chalk. And then the Anubis. All right, now we're into elements of this game we haven't seen yet. So Rat-Tasker banned from New London, West Delaware. Banned Sun Wukong. Oh, the Bats. Hun Bats gets banned. They don't want him, the jungle guy, back in there. Last ban coming from West Delaware. Who's it gonna be? I wonder if they're gonna go with the Pell like before. Maybe the Bassett. Oh, I'm gonna go with Bologna. Interesting. Cuculain. Cuchulain. I don't know how to say that. From the Turt. All right, we pick up Nut for WD Echo, and or that's going to go to Frog Swanson and Ao Kwong for Delta, which is going to go to Jello Coffin. And then the last pick, it's going to be Beset. We're going to see that on No Toofy Gang again. That slippery jungler. Kind of surprised they didn't ban that away, but must not have felt like that was too much of a problem. Now we know how to handle them. All right, we are getting into our delay, and we'll be into the action here in just a moment. So hang in there with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 is here. WD Echo, Charles Maloney playing Charon. WD Delta, William Kelly playing as Medusa. Jello Coffin on the Owl Quang, that's Lucas Easer. Frog Swanson, your Brendan Wanger on the Newt. And WD Bravo, the Rhett Heidemann on Chalk. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle is about to commence. Game number 2, West Delaware needs to close this out in order to take the match. Otherwise, New London needs to win in order to push it to game number 3. Let's see what happens here in a minute and 18 seconds. Like normal, we have West Delaware setting up in their respective positions within the jungle. OMG, Jaden. Hanging out the teleporter. It doesn't work yet. Sponge Noodle on the Dansboro. Little Raccoon, Big Gun. Whoa. And LE Sports 2 on the Anubis again. Nice player. We like Anubis. We like to play Anubis. No Toofy Gang on that Bassett. And then the Turt. Picking up the XP camp. All right, here we go. Ready to run. Let's see if New London is going to be as aggressive as they were game 1. Right now, it kind of seems like... Oh, West Delaware and New London is going to get to dual lane around the same time. Beset pathing over here to the duo side. They know they're there this time. They're not going to allow no Toofy Gang to run up on them just yet. Jello Coffin. Oh, we're going to see a quick little exchange here between the two. Jello Coffin and a Toofy Gang. Oh, the Toofy Gang goes over, but Jello Coffin flashes the other side. Not want to fight just yet. He's okay with just stealing away into Toofy's camp. Jello Coffin rotates over here to the mid lane, but I was going to run back to them. They're dancing around each other here in the jungle. Toofy Gang coming over. Nothing happening here. OMG Jaden taking some damage. Gonna have to back up here. A little bit of an exchange here in the mid lane, but more of a face-off than anything. Jello Coffin walking into Anubis's evil hands. Oh, Sponge Noodle in a rough spot. Echo doesn't follow up, though. Battle again here in a Toofy Gang. Taking some damage. West Delaware holding their ground here. Now that they're ready for New London's aggression, they're kind of posturing up. Got their back foot firmly planted. And say, no, not this time. Bravo. Handling himself here. We see actually a nice little advantage over the Turt. Almost a level 5. Turt only a quarter way. Oh, never mind. I take that back. I'm looking at mana. Okay, the Turt, just a slight advantage. Dansborough shooting out their abilities. Nothing really happening right now. 3 minutes in. We had a first kill at this point last game by Frog Swanson. NL Esports. Sitting about half health. Delta. Oh, Sponge Noodle falls. And Delta turns on Esports 2, getting the kill. Unfortunately, West Delaware not able to collect the kill on Sponge Noodle as the Archer did that. But that's still going to give West Delaware a nice little advantage here in the early game. Jaden taking some shots from Frog Swanson. The Tufi gang here in the mid lane going up against a Delta that's a level ahead. Delta's not going to fight here. He's just going to go ahead and get back. Oh, where are we at? Bravo playing his game. With the Turt having a level advantage. Doesn't want to overcommit and overstep here. He's going to hang back and farm the minions. We see Jello Coffin at the damage camp. Drops it. Medusa now able to pick that up. Yeah, sometimes I get kind of lost. I watch the mini-map on the right side pretty closely. Esports 2 doesn't see it. Jello Coffin closes in on him. He gets trapped. So not able to make anything there, but taking Esports 2 down to just over half health. Jaden takes some shots here as Frog Swanson flanks. Jaden kind of coming in, wanting to disrupt West Delaware from taking the Gorgon. Delta with the kill on Esports 2. Looks like Natufi gang left mid lane, and Delta and Jello Coffin went in on Esports 2. Tufi gang's going to try to push or stay here to try to keep Delta from being able to clear the wave. Jello Coffin goes for the flank. Gets the shot in. He's going to have to try to push the Tufi gang out. Action here in the dual lane. Shots coming out left and right. Echo clears that out. Soaking up lots of damage. Here comes Frog Swanson. Trying to get some damage out there. He's doing some work on Sponge Noodle. Oh, Echo's in a bad spot. Sponge Noodles gets a kill. Frog Swanson's going to have to try to get out, but he's chained. There we go. Able to get back to tower. He's going to be safe. Nice shots. Raining out. Tufi gang's here. Jello Coffin has arrived. He sees low health bars. Tufi gang is still here, so Jello Coffin's going to go ahead back up. It is a number disadvantage, so we don't necessarily want to give them any kills that they don't need. Here in the solo lane, battles back and forth. Bravo and the Turt slugging it out. Oh, I leave Delta for just a moment, and he gets a kill. Delta now with all of the kills for West Delaware. He's going to end up being our carry. Turt leaves lane. Walking quite a ways, going to pick up a camp. So this allows Bravo a chance to get some experience and try to level up. Echo by himself, 2v1. Jaden following up. But now we see a 2-level difference here on the supports. Frog Swanson has gone back. We got Bravo, Jello Coffin, and Delta here in the solo side jungle. Bravo getting back into tower. One Bastion gone. Jumping over to the duo lane. We see Echo keeping the attention of Sponge Noodle. Delta again with the kill on Esports 2. Wait until I'm watching, Will. Sponge Noodle in a rough spot. Low health. Echo with the kill on Sponge Noodle. There we go. Nice stun there on OMG Jaden. Health bar quickly falling. Shots raining out. Oh, he's going to be able to get away by the hair on his chinny chin chin. Over on the solo lane. Jello Coffin getting in, getting some shots on the turret and getting a kill. 6-1 now. Drastically different game from game one. Toofy Gang trying to get back in there. Bravo having to be careful. There you go. Bastion's down here on the tier 1 tower. Sponge Noodle running in. Frog Swanson sticking around though. He says, I'll battle you. And he's almost down to half health as he steps up to Frog Swanson. And Jello Coffin, got to be careful here. He sees low health bar, and he really wants it. Stops the recall, looking to close it out. Not able to. The Toofy Gang having to run back a ways. Oh, he's just going to run it back to base. And while we do not get the kill for that, it is still slowing down what New London is wanting to do. West Delaware, this game doing a great job running the pace, not allowing New London to be as aggressive as they were game number 1. West Delaware rotating. I'm going to pick up camp here. And the solo side, Bravo still a level behind the Turt. Turt doing a good job farming minions. So we're 10 minutes in. Things kind of slowing down now. Ooh. I say that just as Jello Coffin goes on a Toofy Gang, pushes them off of Oracles and takes the camp. Now we're going to start seeing a West Delaware that is starving the opposing jungle with the level lead. Just by lingering here, it is a danger for a Toofy Gang. Oh, the cat's going to cause some damage, cause some issues here. Here in the duo side. Sponge Noodles on the backside. Echo in a rough spot. Frog Swanson picking up the kill. Here's Jello Coffin looking for the Jaden and gets them. Ultimates under tower. And now going to dive out of danger. And they're going to pick up the Scorpion here. I'm going to jump over to mid lane. I want to see you get a kill, Jaden. I'm talking about Jaden over there. Delta, it's Will. Here's Jello Coffin. He goes in, gets the shot. Jello Coffin gets stunned. Here is the Toofy Gang. Delta catches the cat. Jump over here as the tower falls. Here, tier 1, first tower to fall on the duo side. Jello Coffin taking the mana camp here from New London. Thought might see some teleports going on. But not this time. Possible fight going on here. We've seen the Toofy Gang set up in the flank. But in a spot, not able to get the angles. Oh, but the ultimate lands. And Jello Coffin gets grabbed. He's going to try to get away. Nice flash. The Toofy Gang's going to follow. He wants the kill. And gets dropped. Bravo grabs him and gets the hits in. And the tower able to take him out. Jello Coffin survives. What a exchange. Jaden falls. Frog Swanson get a kill. This is the West Delaware I know. Left and right, kills being had by all players, everyone on West Delaware side with a kill on the board. And we jump back here to mid lane, unfortunately not getting to see a kill by WD Delta. Man, lots of action all of a sudden out of nowhere, and then back to calm and serene. Each side trying to reset, trying to play their match. Back up a little bit. Watch Delta. Ooh, we see a flank here in the solo lane. The turret, full health, but Joe Coffin's on him. Not able to follow up too much. Gets stunned, so he's going to get away. He's nice and safe. Okay, things slow down a little bit. Oh, turret goes back in. Jellicoffin's still after him. Not able to do enough damage, but the turret actually putting out quite a bit of damage. Oh, we see New London rotating. Here's the Tufu gang diving in. Ultimate goes out, grabs Jellicoffin, but he's able to purify and escape that ultimate. Here's WD Echo. Okay, Esports 2 walks the other way. Delta and Echo pathing in. They're going to meet up with Jellicoffin. Maybe take the troll. Or what is that? What are you? Minotaur. No, we see just a big rotate. Everybody from West Delaware turning on the turret. He's at half health. There goes Echo. Rotating around. There's Delta. The Chufu gang trying to get in there, but Delta picks up the kill. We saw that one, Delta. Nice rotate by West Delaware, closing in on a player that has so far been very, very difficult to kill. While they're pushing that out, old Frog Swanson split pushing here. He is going to work on this tower all by himself. He's got the whole lane. But he's got to be careful because New London starting to come in. Frog Swanson getting greedy. All right, he's going to get out. New London. He's got to keep running straight, though. He's running into New London. Ooh. Goes on the opposite side. Oh, no Tufu gang wasn't going for Frog Swanson. But Frog Swanson is there, gets locked up. The ultimate gets purified. Nice shot there, trying to get some kills. Sponge Noodle on the flank. And there's the turret also trying to get some fights in there. What I thought was going to be a dangerous situation for Frog Swanson ended up really not being much of a thing. And all this time, Bravo still hanging out in his lane, doing his thing, trying to level up, getting himself caught up to Turt. Turt, oh, looking for a flank. Nope, he decides not to fully flank. Nice vision, I think, there from Bravo. West Delaware taking Gold Fury. All right, Beacon is ready to go. You see Echo and Delta here in the mid lane. Oop, the turret just inside the jungle. Waiting, looking to flank. Frog Swanson by himself. Oh, yeah, New London. That's on both sides. Here comes the turret. The rest of New London, though, didn't react. That could have been a good opportunity for New London to move in on both Delta and Echo. But they're focused on the Beacon. Jellicoffin going in, looking for a fight. Here comes Ultimates, left and right. Jellicoffin in a rough spot. Oh, the Tufu Gang takes out Echo. We see low health bars. Wow, Bravo picking up a kill on Jaden. While Jello Coffin and Echo are both down. So it's a 2-for-1 in favor of New London with that exchange. But we see half health bars or lower there. Bravo throwing in a couple of shots. Oh, Frog Swanson having to back up. Oh, the Turk getting aggressive. Wanting the kill, but Frog Swanson putting out some damage. You gotta be careful. Oh, I say that, and he turns it on him. Frog Swanson getting the kill on the Turk. Who thought he could just teleport up there and stop the siege that is the duo lane? Oh, but there's OMG Jane. Frog Swanson getting the kill on Sponge Noodle, but now I don't think he's getting away from that one. Definitely overstayed his welcome and paid for it. New London now getting some kills under their belt. West Delaware looking at the Pyromancer. They're going to start it up. Oh, yeah, Pyromancer falls super fast. Like Bravo trying to do some work there. Jello Coffin keeping an eye here in the jungle. Trying to steal some camps. The Turt taking some camps. Jello Coffin in the middle of New London territory. Playing a dangerous game here. Here's the Turt. Sees him. He goes, dives in. Jello Coffin's going to flash out, though. No harm, no foul. So things kind of slowing down again. We see all Tier 1 towers now down on the New London side. Definitely the opposite of Game 1 here. In Game 1 this time, it was New London with the advantage way over West Delaware. Look at the graph here. West Delaware definitely with the advantage in XP and in gold. Gold not super high. New London definitely had some higher advantages. And Turret goes past Delta. Not looking to fight that one. Just kind of running past all of West Delaware. Jello Coffin gets locked up by Hades, trying to get away. Bravo's there to try to absorb some hits and stop that push. Frog Swanson finds his way to mid lane. And right now we're looking at a 4v5 situation. Excuse the sniffles. But again, just like we saw Game 1 in favor of West Delaware, one good team fight could be the difference between victory or defeat. So while we do have the lead, 14 kills to 4, we don't want to take them lightly. Because now it's a true 5v5. It's a standoff here in the mid lane. NL Esports trying to get some things out there. Dansborough shooting out his abilities. So we got to be careful of the ultimate from the Tufu Gang. That's going to pick off somebody and throw them in the middle of New London, which we don't want. Basically, it's going to be where's the engage going to come from? Who's going to go all in? And who's the target going to be? Oh, we see 2 New London players breaking off. Really, this is the opportunity. If West Delaware goes in, they'd have the number advantage. Looks like it's going to be a fight over the beacon. West Delaware's going to try to stake it. New London's there, though. Oops, shots going left and right. I think it's going to be the battle. Here it goes. Ultimates come out. Engages are on. China's Jello Coffin takes out Sponge Noodle. Esports 2. Oh, Delta falls. Bravo falls. Ultimate for Jello Coffin. Esports 2 goes down. Echo trying to deal with them. Attention goes in the back line. Jello Coffin takes out a Tufu gang. Focus on Jaden. Not able to get it. Turk is on the backside. Full health, basically. Unscathed in that battle. And the favor goes to West Delaware there. Only losing 2 to New London's 3. All right, with the beacon online for West Delaware, that's going to help them take towers down a little bit faster. All right, the Turk, definitely the one that West Delaware's got to make sure to keep their eye on. Esports 2 can be deadly, and especially if he lands his combo, can be difficult to deal with, but once that combo is over, he's not able to do a whole lot more, and his tankiness isn't really there. Jello Coffin having to be careful. New London rolling as a team here through the jungle. Good opportunity to split push again. Delta keeping an eye on Jaden here in the mid lane. Oh, there we go. Frog Swanson looking for that split push. We see all of New London pathing towards the solo side. Frog Swanson has the entire dual lane to himself. Almost the entire left side of the map to himself. And battle going on here. Frog Swanson moving up the lane. But we see Jaden. He's aware. He knows what's going on. All right, West Delaware takes a Pyromancer. Jaden's on the flank. Frog Swanson keeping his eye on Sponge Noodle, but Jaden's there. It's a 2v1. New London rotating over. No Tufi gang there, but Jello Coffin also picking up a kill. Oh, we got another skirmish here. Number advantage, though, is in favor of New London. Jello Coffin trying to get out. Tufu gang, though, able to follow up on Jello Coffin. West Delaware looking for the split pushes and overextends, not responding to New London and giving over tons of kills to them, giving them a way back into this game. So now they're going to make a play on the Fury. That's going to help them get some more gold in their pocket. Luckily, Bravo was split pushing here in the solo lane. West Delaware needing to regroup and push together as a team. They definitely have the team fight ability over New London, so they need to stick together and they need to play to their strengths. Right. Both teams now having to reset themselves, reposition, try to pick up some camps, figure out what their strategy is going to be. We'll watch WD Delta a little bit. Here we can see the wards placed. Right now we got 16 wards by Jello Coffin. Hades, or who is that? Jaden from New London with 10 wards, but very little wards for the rest of New London. But look at West Delaware. 7 on Frog Swanson, 5 on Bravo, 4 on Echo, and 2 on Delta. Frog Swanson looking for that kill, gets Sponge Noodle. Number advantage here for... Actually, it's everybody's here. West Delaware and New London. So teams want to turn on the Turt. And he goes down. Echo with the kill on the Turt. Now Jaden is in the middle of West Delaware. Not able to get the kill there, but they're in position now. All 5 players for West Delaware are up. Echo sticking around, wanting to fight some more. And we see Jello Coffin in the mid lane. He's got an objective in his sights, but New London rotating over. West Delaware kind of low on health, so having to be careful. They're going to have to kind of reset themselves. Really would have maybe liked to see West Delaware go through the teleporter and maybe go to put some pressure on the solo side. Frog Swanson, though, I think he's hearing me. West Delaware's going to pick up the beacon for a second time. Here comes Sponge Noodle. Wanted to kind of disrupt that, but not going to be able to do a whole lot. Uh-oh, Frog Swanson, you're overextended again. There's Jaden. Jumps out of the way, trying to get it out of there. It's going to fall back down. The Tufu Gang is there. Unfortunately, Frog Swanson getting caught out left and right there with his overextensions. But while he's doing that, it's giving West Delaware the opportunity to kind of push in other places. Quick sneeze there. Missing all the action. West Delaware's got to be looking to play together here. We're kind of not, kind of falling apart. We're trying to fight individually. We need to be playing together. The Tufu Gang finding a way in. The Turk getting a kill. Uh-oh, we're seeing just like last game. The way that West Delaware came through, now New London finding their foothold. And they're looking to push here mid lane. They're going to take the tower. All right, we've got 30-second timers on Delta and Jello Coffin. Ooh, looks like New London's going for the Fire Giant. We see West Delaware trying to respond. They're over here. They see what's going on. Echo sees it. They got to make a move on it. Red team takes the Fire Giant. That's not good. That's going to give them major buffs. West Delaware needs to get out of the pit. Frog Swanson falls. Bravo getting a kill, but now Bravo looking at 4 New London players. He just got to turn and fight and put some damage on them. Not good. All right, we got 4 New London players with Fire Giant buffs. West Delaware's got to be defensive here. All right, they're going to push in on the tower. Echo gets wrapped up. Medusa, the only West Delaware player up. It is exactly how it was written last time with West Delaware pushing in. Phoenix falls. Delta, the only one alive, trying to hang in there. Echo is going to be the next one up. But New London is going to start an attack on the Titan. Sponge Noodle gets killed. Now New London on the run. The Turt. Delta focusing on esports 2. Frog Swanson and Echo focusing on the Turt. Gets that one. Ooh, that was close, West Delaware. So we got 2 players down. West Delaware needs just to push. Or they're going to go for Fury. That too. Or they're pushing duo lane. They're going to get flanked. Frog Swanson following behind. Echo and Bravo pushing hard. Frog Swanson hanging back a little bit. Seeing Jaden. All right, we've taken the Pyromancer. In West Delaware, split up. New London now have an opportunity. They're going to be full strength again. West Delaware now rotating back out 33 minutes. And really, it's tied game. While West Delaware now 23-16, it's basically even here. Let's jump to the graph. It's dead back and forth. Actually, within gold, New London had the advantage for a little bit. The Turt sees Echo, gets a hit in. So it's not over, folks. It is anybody's game. It's going to come down to, again, a big team fight. West Delaware needs to group up, or they need to play super defensive. We see Jello Coffin pushing solo lane. All of New London is here in mid lane. So they're going to take the beacon, which is fine. New London's going to push mid lane. Hey, Al Kwang. Jello Coffin pushing solo. New London not responding to it, so he's just going to go ahead and run it in. Oh, they're backing up a little bit. West Delaware should step up, kind of keep some pressure on them. That's a Phoenix down. Finally, we have one back. There's two back. Echo taking the brunt of the force. Here's Frog Swanson trying to get us out of there. Echo and Delta in between. West Delaware needs to focus on one person. Everyone's attacking somebody different. Delta is going to fall to Sponge Noodle. Frog Swanson's going to fall. The Turt doing so much damage. Jello Coffin, though, with the ultimate on the Tufu Gang, gets that kill. Bravo, though, trying to get back to the font. Echo and Jello Coffin following Jaden, gets the kill there. Jello Coffin wraps around. Whew. So again, New London in our base, all over the place. We've only just cracked open their base. Shoot, back and forth it goes. 25-18. Only a 3,000 gold difference here. What would I like to see happen here? Oh, yeah. I would really like to see a Fire Giant take. They have the advantage. Turt's over here, so he would see it. Okay, so he sees Fire Giant's not doing anything. He's got a ward in the pit. West Delaware just kind of posturing. Not doing anything with it. Jello Coffin clearing the minion wave. As long as he doesn't push or doesn't overextend, stay with the team. Jello Coffin in the jungle. We see wards from both Jello Coffin and the Turt here in the Fire Giant pit. Okay, Jello Coffin teleports to dual lane. West Delaware spread out. Jello Coffin not wanting to stay put. He is all over the place. He sees Jaden. Goes to try to get a pick. But not successful. Jello Coffin and Frog Swanson now in kind of a rough spot. New London looking to collapse on them. What are we doing here, West Delaware? We're just kind of dancing around the mat. We need to push together. Get together. New London looking to cut off Jello Coffin and Frog Swanson. Kind of got New London's kind of spread out, but they are kind of driving a wedge through West Delaware's line. Here we go. Again, nothing's really happened here. So we have all 5 New London players here in the mid lane. Frog Swanson is pushing out solo lane, but it's no Toofy. No Toofy. I hate saying that name. He's now on the backside. Frog Swanson in a rough spot to get caught out. He falls. That's not what we need. West Delaware, come on. Play together. West Delaware now is going to get flanked. Bravo gets Sponge Noodle low, but backs off. He's getting stunned. Jaden able to get the ultimate, catching people. Delta in a rough spot. Echo falls. Bravo, the only person up. He needs to just back. He needs to recall because New London, we got 30-second timers. New London's got open line to the Titan. New London in a strong point to take the Titan here. We got 4 New London players. Bravo's the only person here. He's getting locked down. Trying to do some damage, but the Titan is going to fall. New London takes game 2. And we're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Rough go. All right. We're going to get reset, and we're going to come back for game number 3 in just a moment. So hang in there with us, everybody. All right, everyone. Game number 3 in this long, drawn-out match between West Delaware and New London. So this game is going to just be the deciding factor here. We see same bands already coming out. Yep, 3 first bands on both sides. Locking in that Medusa. Ares for Jaden. Danzaburo for... That'll go to Sponge Noodle, which not too worried about. We handled that just fine. It's the Turt that's the real problem. Hey, picking up Chalk. Alquan gets locked in. All right, so just like game number 2 here, same picks, same bands. Now we go to our second rounds of bands, the Nut and Bassett. So we got some different bands here. Still don't have a jungler for New London, and we still do not have our support or ADC for West Delaware. Kronos. And then Sun Wukong. All right, so let's see what is going to be the picks to round off both teams. Okay, see the Kachulane. That was definitely a difficult player to deal with. Very hard to kill, and able to put out a decent amount of damage. Hey, Charon gets picked up. And Skady. Nice. And then the last pick, the jungle for New London will be bum 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 bum. Oh, nothing yet. Taking her time, thinking it through. Still nothing yet. With the Bassett gone, let's see what they decide to go with. We got those. Also got the Lancelot and the Thanatos band out. Nothing yet. Come on, New London. Let's go, Corey. Really taking their time to think. Wonder if we've got them banned out and now having to make some decisions about who they could possibly play. Owlix. I don't know that one. Goddess of the Moon. All right, everybody. The teams are set. It's time to roll. Game number 3. Hang in there. We'll be back in just a moment after the delay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's game 3. It's do or die time. Let's go through our lineup. We have WD Echo, Charles Maloney on Charon. WD Delta, William Kelly on Medusa. Jello Coffin on the Ao Kwong. Lucas Zeezer. Frog Swanson, your man, Brendan Wanger on the Skady. And last but not least, the Red Heidemann on Chalk as WD Bravo. We have a minute 30 before minions are up. And when the game begins, should be a good match. If anything, from first game 1 and game 2, from the start to the end, it's anybody's game. Best of luck to both teams here, as this is a big matchup for both teams in terms of division seeding. Looking at the playoffs coming up in 2 weeks. Let's see Jaden keeping an eye on Echo here. See Echo and Swanson kind of duking it out here. See some pings coming out. West Delaware identifying that New London is here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Minions are up. All right, Echo and Frog Swanson working the two camps together, similar as New London. We often see a lot of action here in the duo lane right off the bat, so we're going to follow these two into lane to see a ward come out. Sponge Noodle throwing out a little warning shot. All right, West Delaware cleaning out the minion wave pretty quickly. Jello Coffin making a move here on a Tufu gang. Right off the bat, nice big quick attacks. Oh, kind of surprised Jello Coffin to follow up on that. That's all right. Pushing Tufu gang to half health. Again, derailing what she's trying to do. Jello Coffin's going to work on the oracles here. Here in the solo lane. Bravo working on the Turt. Again, the Turt being very aggressive. Rock Swanson and Echo pushing up on Jaden. Working on the minions. Oh, but lots of action here in the mid lane. Tufa Gang already back up to full health. And Jello Coffin rolling through mid lane. And Tufa Gang following up. Okay, both West Delaware and New London here in the mid lanes kind of squaring off. Tufu Gang diving in. Stunned by catches Delta. We're in dual lane. Jaden had back, so Frog Swanson and Echo kind of continuously having lane advantage, being 2v1, but looks like Echo is going to back now. Take opportunity to spend some gold. Again, battles happening here in the mid lane. It's never a dull moment. Tufu Gang diving on Jello Coffin. Jello Coffin's by himself. He gets stunned, and first blood goes to Esports 2. Jello Coffin falling, lingering here in mid lane a little longer than he needed to. Getting caught out here in the jungle. Rock Swanson seeing low health bar of Sponge Noodle. Nice. Attack's going out. Sponge Noodle trying to retreat. Medusa working on those bastions. Ooh, turret going in. Bravo. Already a level down. Bravo having a really hard time here this game with this matchup. Bravo trying to go in, steal some points here. Stepping up, having to play safe. Using his axe. Not wanting to step up too hard here. Here comes Echo, moving in, gets the stun. Silenced. Oop. Battle here in the jungle. Doofy Gang getting some hits in. Jello Coffin having to kind of figure out what to do here at this jungler. Jello Coffin now going back. Kind of slow right now with New London getting the 1 kill. They are a 2,000 gold lead. Here in mid lane. The Tufu Gang staying close by. Looking for the flank. But Delta's keeping an eye out. Here in the solo lane again, Bravo really having a hard time here. Trying to keep Turt at bay. Tufu Gang though. And around. Luckily, I'm not as familiar with that particular god. Seems... Hey! I arrived just in time to see Delta get the kill on Esports 2. Alright, 1-1. Echo, Frog Swanson. Seeing Sponge Noodle, but not able to follow up. Sponge Noodle's able to escape. You've seen a lot of attacks and abilities landing on Jaden. Really, they need to be landing on Sponge Noodle. Jello Coffin rolling over. He sees low health bar. Nice flank on Sponge Noodle. He turns onto Jaden, who's going to be able to get away. The Tufu Gang on the other side of the wall. Jello Coffin dives in. Sees a low health bar. And the ultimate gets the kill. Jello Coffin now with 2 kills under his belt. Jaden stepping in. Oh, here's Esports 2 and Delta. Ooh, not sure what to look at. Jaden pushing Jello Coffin off of the camp. Now that Sponge Noodle is back. See Jello Coffin looking at Esports 2. Nice. Nice exchange there for West Delaware. All while here the solo lane, the 2 juggernauts square off. Bravo doing a good job keeping in kind of toe-to-toe with this player. Oh, Fufu Gang goes in. Frog Swanson gets kill on Jaden. Echo's on low health. Oh, Echo's going to be able to get away. Jello Coffin's there. Oh, Sponge Noodle gets the kill on Echo. Whoa. Get sniped. Jellycoffin kind of looking out for somebody, but Sponge Noodle is gone. WD Delta. Playing his game. Actually, level below Esports 2. Bravo dies under tower. Turret able to get away. But now the tier 1 tower for Solo Lane, half health. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do a whole lot there. Bravo, again, just really in a hard matchup. Even with the ganks from Jellycoffin, that character is just really hard to deal with. Here we go, nice gank here. Comes out, he gets stunned, and the ultimate comes out. Puts him low. Esports 2 is going to fall. Jellycoffin dies, though. Oh, and Delta falls. The Tufu gang so low at under 100 health. Crazy. Echo taking on both duo laners from New London here. Rock Swanson steps up. Going after Sponge Noodle. Big attacks come in. He just pulls them under tower, taking tower shots. But again, not able to really do anything with it. But here comes the Tufu gang. Jellycoffin and the Tufu gang kind of dancing around. Jellycoffin goes in as he starts the oracles, getting some attacks in, trying to follow up, but peels off. NL Esports 2 is here. So they're going to clear out the oracles. Tufu gang has backed. Delta's going to clear up. Oh, nice. Jellycoffin catches Sponge Noodle. And that is his third kill for the game. 3 and 2 and 2. Oh, nice dodge there. Delta's missing the stun. The Tufu gang. Rolling through. Jellycoffin on the chase. Miss. Gets some nice attacks. Half health. Medusa following. Gets stunned in the ultimate. Delta catches the Tufu gang. And now Jellycoffin is on Esports 2. But man, Esports 2 putting out the damage. He's going to get away. Esports 2 looking pretty strong this game. Back to Bravo. Just a long, weary road here in the solo lane. Rock Swanson gets some shots out, clears the minion wave. Oh, Jellycoffin goes in for the gank, but falls to the turret. Oh, Delta in a rough spot. The turret goes in. The Tufu gang is there. It's a full dive. And they get the kill on WD Delta. They're now rolling as a team. West Delaware needs to start rolling as a team. They got the beacon, and now they're going to turn on Tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Frog Swanson really trying to target Sponge Noodle, but Jaden doing a great job standing in front, absorbing shot after shot. Ooh, here's Natufi gang. Oh, with the flank. Catches Frog Swanson. But Jellicoffin's here trying to do work. And it's back to even, everybody. Like I said, this is going to be a brawl of a fight from start to finish. We see the Turk now roaming. Delta doesn't know he's there. Turk catches him. But able to get away. Things slow down. Jellicoffin doing some work here on the tower. The Turks arrives. Able to get away. Turks still following. Let's go pick up those minions. Jellicoffin backs out. Kind of having a rough time. Leaving the tower wide open. 3 New London players are there, and they're going to drop the tower. That's 2 towers down for West Delaware. All right, West Delaware's going to have to buckle down here. New London starting up the Fury. Jellicoffin showing himself. So New London knows he's there. Trying to dive in there. Blue team steals the Fury. They've got to turn it. They got to focus their fights. Jellicoffin takes out the turret. That's a good one. But Frog Swanson falls. Oh, no. Echo falls. Delta falls. It's only Bravo and Jellicoffin. Jellicoffin getting the kill. Jellicoffin low on health, though. He's going to fall to No Tufu gang. Bravo, the only one up, being not there in the fight. Just hanging out here in solo lane. You can see he's had an opportunity to hit these bastions. So New London able to take the last tier 1 tower. Turt back in solo lane. Now even between Bravo and Turt. Okay, everyone kind of resets. Roll as a team. Here we go. Come on, roll as a team. Okay, going to get a Pyromancer. You see dual lane and mid lane towers are both low health. So West Delaware just needs a good push. So they have 3 here against NL Esports 2. They could have pushed this tower. Instead, we're kind of splitting up. Jellicoffin is rotate over, but there's nobody here with him. So he's just going to walk through them. Tufu gang goes in. Echo in a rough spot. Taken out by the ultimate of Anubis. We see the Turt here moving his way over to the duo lane. Got to be careful. They're not watching. The Turt's there. Oh, hello. New London. No Tufi gang, and Esports 2 are there. It's all of them, guys. Yep, they're just going to have to back up. So now we have 3 here in dual lane. All of New London also here. So it's a 5v3. But now that allows West Delaware to take tower in solo lane, and the beacon, and tower in the mid lane. So New London committing all 5 people here. Now they've got to try to get out. Delta being chased by No Tufi gang. Whew. Oh gosh, Jello Coffin get caught out. All right, so West Delaware able to kind of bring it back in terms of objectives. New London with the kill advantage and slight gold advantage. Let's jump to our graphs. So definitely back and forth in terms of experience. Gold in favor of New London. There's the turret. Rock Swanson wanting this sponge noodle, but again, so slippery. Kind of the theme of New London characters that they've been choosing have a lot of escape, a lot of peel, and able to just kind of get away from fights when they need to. Oh, Echo is just floating through all of New London. Well, see, Echo. Not really the best path there, buddy. Hey, West Delaware looking to group up. Jello Coffin always hungry for a fight. Runs in there. We see New London here. You know West Delaware, you could give them the Fury and go take the Fire Giant. That'd be crazy. All right, New London starts up the Fury. Jello Coffin looking to run in. Not able to steal it. Jello Coffin is going to fall. Not probably the best idea. He was all by himself, no one else to back him up. Didn't necessarily need to steal that one. I like Delta, though, pushing that mid tower. Almost drops it. The real big weakness that West Delaware needs to try to exploit from the New London side. Oh, gets popped up. Delta falls. Echo now needing to run. Kind of, I don't want to say it's just a full-on weakness. It's a weakness and it's a strength for New London. They roll very heavily as a team, which again is a good thing. But while staying together, they do leave a lot of openings and a lot of gaps within the map. And so a team could kind of keep eyes on that and really play to the weak side whenever possible. As long as they're keeping eyes on New London, how they're rotating. There's a lot of ways to exploit this, at least from the spectator stance. So right now, Ao Kwang or Jello Coffin with the most player damage. Jello Coffin again, kind of by himself. He's got to be careful. He's looking for these fights, but he's not waiting for his team to stick around with him. We see low tower damage. Again, looking for the flanks. West Delaware, though, grouped up here in mid. We see Turt and Tufi gang. No Tufi gang. New London pushing mid lane. Jello Coffin off by himself. He's going to clear out the wave in the duo lane. Nice little emote there from New London. Right, no Tufi gang. Sponge Noodle really just keeping West Delaware at bay here. Beacon's going to get taken by New London. Not much happening here. Jello Coffin in the duo lane by himself. Jello Coffin looking to teleport. Does so. Uh-oh, New London might be looking to teleport also. Yep. New London's following. Oh no, West Delaware is going to get flanked. They better be ready for a team fight. Jaden's caught out. Oh, West Delaware is not fighting though. They're just running. Bravo gets pulled back by Hades. Frog Swanson gets pulled in. West Delaware is pushed back to tower. All of New London lined up looking at him. They're going to go for Fury. West Delaware, only 3 people up. Echo going to go ahead and back. Delta 15 seconds. Frog Swanson now back up. The Turk running through the jungle, looking for somebody. He's got his eyes on Bravo. Hopping all the way, dives in. All right, we're at 25 minutes and everything kind of reset here. Jello Coffin trying to go in with the flank. Nobody with him. And gets taken out by the ultimate of Esports 2. Bravo, though, able to finally get in there and get the kill on Esports 2. Jaden doing a great job with those chains. Flipping people left and right. Nice, no Toofy gang goes down. Come on, West Delaware, this is your fight. Jaden goes down, but here's Sponge Noodle from the flank taking out Delta. The Turt is so beefy. All right, 3v2. The Turt's going to do some work. West Delaware decides to take out the tower. That way they can fight in peace. But Bravo is such low health. Sponge Noodle going after Frog Swanson, but Echo picks up the kill. All right, that was a good fight for West Delaware. But now we got to see if we can turn that into something. No Toofy Gang and Jaden are going to be back up in a moment. Sponge Noodle with a 30-second timer still. West Delaware is going to be 5 strong here right now. All right, so reset. Again, it's back and forth. It's back and forth. West Delaware found themselves a nice fight there. Not able to really capitalize on it too much, but it does give them some experience and some gold. Try to get back into it. Objective over to New London there. And West Delaware just needs to play the slow game here. Find our angles. Push back when we can. Oh, they know Jello Coffin's out by himself. West Delaware should rotate over. Oh, no. Jello Coffin's going to be out. Okay, he's good. He's good. Just keep running, man. Just keep running. Oh, yes. Do the Fire Giant. Do the Fire Giant. Oh, he didn't do the fire giant. Oh, I thought they were doing the fire giant. New London's on the opposite side of the map. Oh, they never knew. Oh, instead they're going to go for tower. Okay. Okay. Pop the tower. Pop the tower. That's fine. You know, fire giant, though, would have made that go a little faster. But no, don't mind me. There's a guy that loves a good fire giant. Hey, West Delaware now walking back. We see Sponge Noodle looking to maybe flank here. Rock Swanson looking to teleport. Gets out. Bravo by himself now. You see Sponge Noodle. Doesn't know where he's going. Sponge Noodle goes the opposite way. Jello Coffin trying to keep an eye here on Jaden and the Turt. Oh, we got a fight. Here comes Delaware. Nice. Esports 2 goes down. Echo with that kill. They got to turn one person. Pick one and go. Pick one and go. Finish it up. Oh, where'd everybody go? They're split up. Delta catches no Tufu gang. They got to turn on the Turt. There's nobody else to hit. Bravo hanging on him. Nice. Echo rolling in. Turt's not going to get away. Delta catches that kill. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Fire Giant. Fire Giant. Please give me Fire Giant. Oh, do it. Do it. Start it up. What are we waiting for? There we go. There we go. Fire Giant buff is going to give them major points, but we just got to close it out quick and then get out. Come on, come on, come on. Close it out. Here comes New London. Here comes New London. Turn the fight. Turn the fight on them. Turn the fight on them. We got the... Yeah, Sponge Noodle goes down. Jaden is there. Stuns. We need a stun. The chase. Careful of the chase. We got no Toofy gang. Delta is caught out. Oh, Delta gets erased. We chased a little too long. Bravo. Echo falls. We split up. We had it. Ah. Jello Coffin now is going to try to get out. He's going to try to get pinched. No Toofy gang. All right, we've got... How many we got? We got 3 Fire Giant buffs. All right, Jello Coffin trying to pick up some camps. Pyromancer taken by New London. So we got... let's go to the graphs. Let's look at the graphs. It's all over the place. Experience back and forth, back and forth. Gold difference was closed, but New London again picking up some gold. Again, this is such an even fight, everybody. Fire Giant is going to be kind of the major tipping point here, if there is a tipping point, because that buff is so drastic. Hey. New London looking to rotate on duo lane. West Delaware responding in kind. Jello Coffin on the flank. The Turt seeing Frog Swanson running back into mid lane. New London now all in mid lane. West Delaware squaring off. Nothing happening right now. We see Jellicoe again on the flank. Jellicoe kind of dancing on the backside there of New London. They're wanting this beacon. Things are kind of roping up. Jello Coffin goes in. Sponge Noodles goes down. Jaden goes down. Frogswans with the kill. Esports 2 falls. Turd goes down. Oh no, Frogswans goes down. But he falls. What is that? That's an ace. West Delaware's got the opportunity. We've still got 2 Fire Giant buffs. Minion wave. Get out of the way. West Delaware power train coming through. Who's going to take the Phoenix? Bravo's going to take that Phoenix. Delta, Jello Coffin, and Bravo rolls through the Firebird looking at the Titan. So let's go, mister. Down to half health. And it's looking like Game 3 is going to go to West Delaware in the match. Come on, finish it. There it is. Goes to West Delaware. What a back and forth battle between West Delaware and New London. Never a dull moment. Always up for grabs with West Delaware hanging in there, coming away with the victory. Yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps us up for the regular season for SMITE. We are now looking for playoff brackets to be completed. Next week is week 8, which is a designated week for any kind of reschedules or things like that. And then playoffs will be in 2 weeks. So we know we will have a playoff match. We just don't know who we're going to be playing yet. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you have the notifications set up. That way you know when we go live for that match. But it's a long night. I'm ready to get out of here. So is the team. So like always, everyone, game on, gamers.